In honor of Christmas season, let's go ahead and talk about who is the biggest Grinch of this year's college football season. There were many different people that you could have picked to be the Grinch this year, but ultimately, I think I found a group of people that everybody can agree on. The first and easiest thing to do when looking at who is the biggest Grinch of this year's college football season is look at who knocked out these teams from making the college football playoff. And when we look at all three of the SEC teams that were right on the edge of making the college football playoff, but ultimately did not make it, they actually had no crossover losses. So all three of these teams do not have a similar Grinch. So then I started looking at the rest of the top 25 to see if there was maybe a team or similarity that I saw that I could identify to say this is the Grinch of this year's college football season. And then it hit me. The biggest Grinch of the 2024 season was not Penn State, it was not Oregon, it was not Georgia, Ohio State, or Texas. It was actually the College Football Playoff Board of Managers. If the CFP Board of Managers just took the same logic that they used for the 14 playoff and applied it to the 12-team playoff, this is how the playoffs would look if it were 1 through 12. Obviously, it would not help Ole Miss or South Carolina getting into the playoff, but it would make the playoffs a lot more fair. Like Oregon facing the winner of Indiana versus Boise State in the second round rather than Tennessee and Ohio State. I mean, you just use this bracket and this makes just way more sense. But it's important to know that the College Football Playoff Board of Managers is actually different from the College Football Playoff Selection Committee. So the Selection Committee has no dictation over how the playoff looks. They only select the teams that are in, but it's the Board of Managers that decide how the playoff looks. The 12-team playoff has been great so far, and I'm so excited to see how it's going to finish. I just think it could be even better, and that's why the Board of Managers are my Grinch of 2024.